Back down, Joey Janela, the guy who's afraid to fight Enzo and afraid to fight Big Cass and afraid to come on the Joe Cronin Show. Do not blame me. Joey Janela is in the news right now. I didn't do it.
This is Wardlow from AEW, and you're watching the Joe Cronin Show.
A wrestling podcast with attitude.
That's right, Joey Janela is in the news today, and it's not my fault. I'm simply just reading the news according to so many different sources, including Ross Kelly from Wrestling Inc. Wrestling fans aren't the only ones looking forward to Wednesday nights. And the Wednesday Night Wars, starting Joey Janela on AEW's show, said about this on, by the way, on the Wrestling Inc. podcast. He went on their podcast. I think it's going to be competitive. I don't think it's a war per se. Janela said, I watched the NXT premiere a few weeks ago, and it was okay. I don't watch NXT and haven't watched in 2 years. There were other reasons I wanted to watch as well. And then he coughs Leo Rush, but I wanted to see fucked up or not, but I don't know what he meant there. But he did great. Besides that, it was kind of stale. Wow. Joey Janela says that NXT was kind of stale. So that's making people freak out all over the place. Some people saying he's right. Let's go AEW. Here it comes tonight. AEW Dynamite. I'm ready for it, man. Well, I don't think it's stale necessarily. I think that, you know what I mean? I think he could have said something like, well, you know, NXT is a great product and they're great wrestlers. There's always going to be some good matches. But what you're going to see from AEW tonight is going to be so different and have so much more to offer than anything else that you've seen. It's definitely going to be must-see TV tonight. And that's how I feel about AEW tonight. Not necessarily that NXT is stale, but more that, well, NXT provides a great wrestling product, straight-up matches. You know, you're really going to see quite the variety tonight. As the first Wednesday Night War happens, if you want to call it that, tonight, we'll be watching on multiple channels to try to give our feedback about the shows tonight. This is going to be an experiment for me. I've never done anything like this since WCW and WWE. Have I had to try to channel surf to see what's going on both shows, let alone do a review live tonight. As you guys know, Throwdown has moved to Tuesdays, and that show is up yesterday on my Corrupted channel. Wednesday night will no longer be Out of Nowhere. Wednesday night tonight will now be AEW versus NXT, the review, or some other name that I'll come up with it. Maybe War Wednesday or something like that. I don't know. And Thursday night tomorrow will be Out of Nowhere. So we'll be back to that tomorrow night right here on the Joe Cronin Show. If you want Throwdown from last night, it's over on the Corrupted Nation channel. And by the way, Beverly Hills Cop 4 is coming out. Are you pumped up? I am. I don't know. I'll be talking about that on Corrupted Nation. And Friday nights monetize this. Nothing else changes, really. Just those things. And there you go. What do you think about Joey Janela's comments? Do you agree with Joey Janela? Is NXT stale, or is he just downplaying NXT right now as his AEW is about to launch? One thing can't be denied. Joey Janela is a short person and definitely is not in the shape of what I would think a wrestler would be, and looks about 5'7". I am bigger than him. Anyway, that being said, Wardlow.
This is Wardlow from AEW, and you're watching the Joe Cronin Show.
And also, don't forget, TitleMatchWrestlingNetwork.com. Yes, I'm finally going to say the website the right way on this promo, because I've ruined it all week long. Dude, just take a look at some of these iPay-per-views. You guys know all these iPay-per-views. Look at Veda Scott host a show on here, and she gets interactive with you guys. There's so much on this network, so much content on this network. TitleMatchWrestlingNetwork.com. So many shoot interviews from all these individuals and so much more. You get access to everything. Hundreds of promotions. Every week somebody uploads a new iPay-per-view or has an event somewhere. Well, it all gets uploaded here for you to buy. Or you can subscribe to the channel and you get access to everything. Sure, you can individually buy these iPay-per-views for $5 each, but for $5 a month, it's $9 a month, but if you become one right now, a member, you get 50% off with the coupon code Cronin. So, Use my coupon code Cronin and save 50% for 3 months, $5 a month for access to all of that. It's friggin' insane. TitleMatchWrestlingNetwork.com. Also, want to say thanks to all the people who signed back up on Patreon, and shout out to all the Patreon members. It's going to be a hell of a week on Patreon. By the way, there it is, Battle Club Pro, the all-intergender pay-per-view from Battle Club Pro. Do not miss that on Title Match Wrestling. It's really good. The other thing is, yeah, Patreon. Don't miss it. I just put up a huge podcast with Arknolia Strokelbean. I just put up a 2-hour podcast a few days back with Jessie J, 2 hours long. Me and Leah's podcast is coming up. Me and my wife have been doing one for about a year now. That's coming up. And, of course, more with me and Tommy with the Honestly podcast. It's all available for download on Patreon to save on your data plan. Plus, the Monetize This audio clips are going to be put back up there again as well. We're starting that back up. Love your feedback on all the stuff that you love about Patreon. And definitely thank you for that. And we'll be shouting out the producer-level credit people in just a little while. So look for that also. And again, leave your comments down below with what you thought about what we talked about here with Joey Janela, NXT. What do you guys think about AEW, NXT tonight? Which one are you going to be watching? You're going to be watching both? What's going to happen? Either way, I'll see you guys live right here on the Joe Cronin Show after AEW and after NXT. And we'll try to decide who won the war this Wednesday night. Here's some other videos that you guys may have missed. And I will see you later with more videos and more news. And tonight's going to be fun, man. It is going to be fun.